Welcome, folks. We are here live in Goffstown for the boys' home opener for the Goffstown Grizzlies. Today they'll be taking on the visiting Trinity Pioneers. I'm Broden McCune. Joining me, Adam McCune. How's it going?
Hey, having a great night here.
Yeah. So this is the boys' home opener, and I mean, not their season opener, but that season opener was a great game for the boys, upsetting the #1 preseason ranked BG Cardinals. So. Big game, and looking to keep that same energy here as we're going to see the boys come out for the first possession here, as it looks like Trinity is going to get the ball first.
No tip again because of COVID. They're just inbounding it with the away team is how they decide that.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. And it looks like it went off of, out of bounds off of a Goffstown player there as a quick there movement there from Trinity. Starting lineup for Goffstown tonight looks to be the usual bunch, and there are some new faces out there, focusing in on Uzi and Poyo, who's going to be a third guard in this set, as Mason Blondo pulls that one down, and Robbie Bagiti's going to take this one up. So Uzi and Poyo, I believe he played JV last year, not 100% sure, cracking this varsity lineup, and he's going to start this year, and he's going to get the ball on the outside and put one up for O'Connell, and that banks out off the back iron, and no good for O'Connell.
And we've inadvertently been kind of scouting this boys team here a little bit as we've been testing out the equipment that you're seeing this stream from. And I gotta say, they're pretty impressive. And they impressed in that first game. Let's see how they do tonight.
Yeah, so Trinity coming here for their second possession after their first one turned over off of a missed shot, and that one's gonna miss too as Uzi gets that rebound. He's going to take this ball up too, as we're going to see that three-guard set I was just talking about. Sure. Blondo playing down low alongside Kelly. Blondo back out to Kelly, who loses it. They're not going to call the kickball on that one. O'Connell trying to drive in, testing Royce there, Royce Williams on the opposite side of him. Robbie out to O'Connell, who's going to make a nice hesitation move, but they're going to call that one for the shooting foul.
Yep. Great ball movement here so far from Goffstown. Not a lot of points there, obviously, but hey, they're going to the line.
That little hesitation move on the outside to get Aiden O'Connell down the baseline was incredible on his part. The sophomore coming off of a great freshman season, as he's going to miss that first free throw. But that freshman season that Aiden O'Connell had was very good.
Very impressive.
He was a starter for most of the season. He played a great complementary position to All-State honorable mention Robbie Bagiti, who's out there again. And those two look to be a good duo for a while.
Yeah. O'Connell has gained quite a bit of height. It's pretty typical freshman to sophomore year for that to happen. So obviously it's going to be a stalwart for this team for a while.
See how he can match on the other side of the floor as Williams tries to put that one up and misses. Bagiti looking to take this one up, passes it off, but that one's going to get picked off. Back down to the other side of the court. Quick out, and that one's caught. Very good catch. But that one's going to bang out, and Bagiti can see, he does hold on to this ball now.
I thought he was going to lose it out of bounds for a second.
Bagiti has incredible ball handling. Hop step here from Blondo, and he drains that one. Blondo nominated for New Hampshire Basketball Player of the Week last week, boys basketball that is. After dropping, I believe it was 26 or 27 in that BG game. Great performance from that sophomore as well.
Finally breaks the scoring drought we had going in here too.
Outside here, one of the few seniors on this Trinity team, that's Williams, and he's going to miss on that one. Bagiti passing it up the floor there, looking to get points quick here. O'Connell tries to pull back out to Blondo. Blondo outside, right back to O'Connell, and Bagiti's going to try and set up a play here. He'll drive, take a step back, out to O'Connell. He'll miss that one off the front side of the rim there.
Look a little off balance for that one.
Good move there from Trinity to try and pace the Grizzlies out on defense.
Was Rosenthal there with a heads-up play to kind of slow things down.
And this Trinity team has some really good young players on it, and they'll probably come in a little bit later in this game, and you'll want to keep your eyes out here. But it looks like this starting lineup hasn't cracked the scoreboard yet. We'll probably see it here off the hesitation from Rosenthal. Nope, won't go. But these young pieces here for Trinity will come in, and they'll get some points on the board for sure. Blondo taking this one in, as well as Bagidi now.
I think we're seeing from Goffstown is no shot is going to be easy that you're taking on them. Great defense.
Yeah. See O'Connell here, guarded by Williams. He's getting some hands in there. O'Connell makes his way around, and he's dumps it off to Mpoyo, who makes a hop step, and that won't stop him from getting blocked. It'll stay Goffstown ball. Yeah, speaking of those young pieces on the court for Trinity, the two of the best young pieces for Trinity, Tyler Bike and Mark Neoma, are going to come in here off the substitution.
All ball, no foul on that one. Yeah. That was a good play for Trinity.
But way to play into the paint for Uzi, especially giving up a little bit of height there. Makes a crossing move. He's gonna try to find someone on the outside, and Royce Williams. Ooh, he makes a great play there, and he can't get that one. And oh wow, great play by Neoma, and Neoma's gonna put that one in. Just like I said, that young core for Trinity here is going to help them out a little bit. So if you're Goffstown, you got to lock up down low. You're giving up a little bit of height, especially at the guard position. They're going to call that one for a reach-in. O'Connell almost came right after that foul and drove to the lane. It was really great play there by O'Connell to play through contact. But
before we get too far into this broadcast, we should also have a big shout out to Caleb Brown. He offered to come in tonight, but because of the COVID restrictions, we're trying to kind of limit anybody coming into the studio. So right now it's just staff. So just 3 people putting on this presentation
Spin move by Robbie Bagidi. That's what he does so well. Unfortunately, that one doesn't drop, as Trinity's going to take it. Quick bounce pass, trying to get this one up the floor quick. And a great inside pass, and that one's going to drop for Trinity. That's a really great play on offense there. Robbie Bagidi's going to look to match that 2, maybe top it with a 3. We'll see here. And oh, that was a great play set up. Unfortunately, didn't play out. O'Connell's going to lose that one on the drive, and Trinity's going to pick this up. Great move, moving down the floor. Behind the back pass to a beautiful layup. And Trinity's going to get a 4-point lead here real quick. So Bagidi taking this one up the floor. And almost snatched, and it will be. This, Wow.
Wow. So from no points suddenly to 8 points, Trinity is now in the driver's seat.
It's been an 8-0 run in the past couple of minutes here for Trinity. So let's see if Goffstown can take a breath. I would like to see a timeout called here by Cowett to try and see if they can figure something out for this team, at least offensively. Bagidi on the outside looking to end the run by Trinity. He's driving, and that's where Bagidi gets the majority of his points, and he just can't come down with it there. Can't finish that one out, and see how Goffstown responds on defense here. Good pass outside. Pick and roll here set up, and that one's going to bounce off the hands, balanced by Bagidi, but they're going to call a foul on that one.
Wow.
As we're going to see some new pieces come in for Goffstown here. Called on the foul.
You know, conditioning is a big thing because of COVID, because of lack of practice. So getting those subs in and getting everybody some floor time is going to be huge.
Yep. Bagidi looking to take the inbounds pass. It's probably just going to go right back to him. It is. And Bagidi will take this one up. Malley and Strand will come in for Goffstown here. And look for Malley on the outside. He is a sharp shooter if I've ever seen one. He was nailing them in practice. See what Strand can do from the outside here. Jack Kelly on the top of the key, but they're going to call that one a foul, and I like that foul there. That call is good because Royce Williams given up a lot of physicality, not only height but a little bit of weight too, to Mason Blondo, who's grown definitely over the past year. This is the inbound from Strand, and that's tipped away by Williams, who readjusts perfectly. And look at what Jack Kelly does in response as they're going to push this ball up the floor. And what a play through contact by Mason Blondo. Really great play, and Williams is going to take this one up after a good shot contest.
Talking about the sophomore, he's got all 4 of Goffstown's points right now.
Yeah. See what Goffstown can respond with on defense here after giving up a couple of points. That one's going to take a couple bounces but not drop. Jack Kelly comes down with a good rebound, and he's looking to take it coast to coast and he won't, but I believe they're going to call a foul.
They did get a foul. I believe it's before the shot.
Yeah, it was
though.
on the floor, so it won't go for 2. There is a sub coming in for Trinity.
A nice series there for Kelly. He really was, defensively, he was the man.
Yep. We'll see the inbounds pass come in, and there's Malley, and he misses his first one, but I assure you folks that won't happen all that often this game. Let's see if Jack Kelly on the other side can make a good play, and they're going to call him on the foul for that one.
I think he slapped the wrist there a little bit. And while we're talking about people who can't be here, as we see this replay, just so you can see that, a little bit of body contact, I guess. Scott Gross, of course, also does a lot of these games. He's not here tonight. And it's just, as we try and make our way through all of this mess, we're all trying our best to bring these games to you. And this is just one of the ways to keep our staff safe as well.
That one goes through, so it'll be a 5-point lead here for Trinity. And let's see what they're talking about here on the floor. The refs, they won't need to take it back. They don't need to do that little pass back and forth, I think, because of COVID regulations. They'll just inbound it.
Right.
No contact between ref and players. At least they're trying to minimize it. Bagidi taking it up. He passes off to Kelly. Going to give a nice little handoff here to Strand, and Strand driving in, see if he can get a pass off. That one's broken up and can't get that pass off. And let's see what the Pioneers can do here, and they're going to lose it.
You know, Trinity has gotten really scrappy here in the late part of this first quarter, and it's made the difference for them. That's why they're up.
It's not scrappy in a bad way either.
No.
They're fighting for that ball every time it comes up the court.
Yep. I mean that in a good way.
Jack Kelly trying to make a play happen here, and instead it's going to go to. I'm trying to check who that is. That's Strand there.
Floor.
I'm going to give him the floor.
Okay.
It'll be an inbounds here. Let's check what they're saying here. They're going to say blocking. He tried to draw the charge, but did not have his feet set in time. Let's see what I want to see what play they're running here out of the inbounds, because that motion makes everything on these plays. Is number 24 for Trinity. That's George Asuil. He's a big man. He's got some length. They're going to give it up court to Blondo, and Blondo outside to Bagidi. Hesitation from Bagidi, and he's going to lose it, but it ends up in Malley's hands, and Malley back out to Bagidi. Nice. Bagidi from way downtown, and he bangs that one in off the backboard. That's a great momentum shifter there for Goffstown, as they're going to shrink this lead to 2. Hopefully not allowing another point here from Trinity after a great spin move from Bike. Bike back to the outside, another spin move from him, and foul shot, no good. That one smacked out of Kelly's hands, and good shot defense. They're not going to call that,
that's the end of the quarter.
So a tight contest here, as the lead from Trinity was starting to grow, and then it slipped away from them, and Goffstown's back within 2. Let's watch this 3 again. Just a thing of beauty. He called bank on that one. Yep.
Very nice. A little bit about, I like to talk about this too, because this is how we geek out about stuff, really.
Yeah.
We have a camera and a scorebot. So what's going on right now is we're bringing this game to you. We're doing the play-by-play in our studio, which is quite a ways down the hall from the gymnasium. We have a robotic camera and a device that captures the scoreboard information, turns it to graphics. It brings it all to you. So in our studio, we have David Steffen, who's switching and giving you the replays and also running that camera. And you have us in the studio. So it allows us to bring these games to you without having to be in the gym and add more people into the facility and keep this as safe as possible. So
keep not only us and the employees safe, but the folks down in the gym as well, trying to get these sports played safe as well.
And on that note, there's a hockey game going right now, and I know the Sage family is always out taping, so big thanks to Matt Sage as he's out there running the camera for that tonight. We'll have that game later. They're actually going to drop it off later tonight. We may even have it tomorrow for everybody. So
yeah, those games will be recorded, and hopefully we get a live broadcast eventually here in the season. But that's ways away. We're just down a hall here, but that is in Pinardville. So Jack Kelly at the top of the key. He's going to give it off to Begidi, and Begidi off a screen from Malley takes a step back out to Strand, and Begidi trying to give Strand his own little pick there. Kelly driving in, back out to Malley. Malley stumbles a little bit. He can't get that one. Picks the dribble up, and Strand's going to get it stranded, really, outside. It's going to stay with Goffstown.
Interesting that they had Kelly bringing it up, almost like a point center.
Yeah. Kelly, they don't really have a true center, really even a true forward on this team. It seems like just about anyone and everyone can play guard, as Begidi makes a way to the paint, and he doesn't get it there. But just about everyone can play guard here, and that really sets up a mismatch on defense if you can get Kelly taking a ball up and doing it proficiently. Bike on the outside, out to Williams.
That's a missed opportunity really there for Goffstown to tie it up or take the lead. We got an off the ball foul.
Yep. They're gonna call out. They gave that one to Malley, and Malley's gonna sub out for O'Connell, and O'Connell, the sophomore, will come back in.
7 points for Goffstown, 4 for Blondo, and that 3 from Begidi. That's it.
Yeah. Those sophomores, they really, Begidi is a junior now, my bad, but we talked about O'Connell and Blondo and
nice
those two sophomores.
Move there by Begidi.
Yeah. I think he may have gotten a finger on that one because that was nowhere near the hoop when he finished. Hesitation from Kelly, and Kelly,
strong to the hoop.
Blondo pulls that one down, and he's got 2 more. So if you were looking for the Mason Blondo show, folks, you've got it tonight. And that should have tied the game up. It looks like the scoreboard's stuck at 8 right now. We'll check in on that. O'Connell, mid-range floater, that goes. So that should put it up to 11. And our scoreboard is, okay, it's good now.
So who shot that last one?
That was O'Connell who took the mid-range there, as Williams takes this one up for Trinity. Hand off there to Bike. O'Connell, great defense on Bike. Outside, that's Neoma, and Neoma off the side of the backboard. Blondo looking to take this one up all alone, and he does just that. And they're going to call. What are they going to call there? Is that a blocking foul?
Yeah.
I'm not sure on the hand signals here. Yeah, it did not look like the feet were set at all. Are they calling that on the ground? They're calling that on the ground, yeah.
I think that's the right call.
Not in the process of shooting yet was.
And they're trying to get this in the right spot even to inbound it. So good job by the officials here trying to make sure they get it all right. Oh.
No, they're giving him.
They're saying it was on the shot.
I did see the 2 1s held up there. I think they're going to give him a 1-and-1 because Goffstown will be in the bonus.
Gotcha.
So, you don't get the 2 points that Blondo scored on the layup, but you'll get the opportunity for 2 here, and he's going to sink his first one, so he'll get the opportunity for 2.
I mean, he's a scoring machine here so far.
Yeah. I mean, he dropped 25 plus in that first game. I would be surprised if anything else goes differently here. And he gets both of them. Now it's going to put Goffstown up by 4, as this lead has evaporated in Trinity's hands quite quickly.
Really a big back and forth battle here.
Yeah.
It has been.
Trinity, see what they can do on offense, but really just good, solid defensive play, moving with these players for Goffstown. And Bike's going to make a great move at the hoop.
Showing off his speed there.
That's that acrobat badge from 2K. He moves around the defender there in the paint.
NBA 2K Xbox references?
Yep.
All right.
No, I have to make him. O'Connell on the outside, and he doesn't get that one, but it's put back into play by Kelly and can't be finished off by Strand. But Blondo tries his own attempt, and no good. So 3 misses there for Goffstown. Quick to the hoop, and that's going to be blocked. No, I'm not sure about that. At least we'll check the replay here. We'll watch. I
think that was ball.
I think that was ball too, and it looked like from the end of that replay, it looked like Cowett was not happy with that call either.
You could see maybe a little body push there in the first part, but
well, it doesn't matter, as Trinity's going to miss their first one, and the scoreboard is once again off. It should be at 13. 11. I'm not sure what's going on there. took a timeout. Maybe they'll check it.
Yeah, it should be 13-11.
Yeah.
It's 13 points for Goffstown.
Yeah. 10 from Blondo, or 8 from Blondo.
8 from Blondo, 2 from O'Connell, and 3 from Baghetti.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally disagree with that call now. Looking at it in slow-mo and seeing the replay there, I don't think that was the right call. We'll see at the end of this 30-second timeout if it's just, maybe it's just a score bot.
Now that we're getting the time data, so I just texted the athletic director. It should be 13 for Goffstown.
Yeah. Maybe if we pan to the other side of the court, we can see the far scoreboard. Check that after the free throw. It's 13-11 on their side, so it's weird. That's weird. We'll see after a change of score here if that picks up. But right now, currently, it's 13-11. In and out there. And
yep.
it sticks at 11 there.
Weird.
We'll see after the change, because I believe this happened earlier for a quick second. But after a change, we'll see it. O'Connell on the outside, Kelly on the outside. Kelly takes a hop step and he uses his body and pushes through for that one. Great play there by Kelly, and
there it updated.
Yeah, change of score. That's all that needed to happen there. Neoma on the outside. He's going to look to make a play here, and he makes a great crossover move. Bike for 3. No go. In and out. Actually, that was never really in. It hit the rim.
I guess
and
our
bounced off
equipment needs some conditioning too.
Oh,
good
great block there on the outside. That's really good perimeter defense there from the freshman, Tyler Bike.
Bike has got some speed.
Yeah, look at him come in, make a hustle play. That's what you got to do as a freshman. You got to solidify your role on this team, especially if you're on a team and a contender like Trinity. Great play there from Blondo, and he'll move inside. And
yeah, they call it walk.
That's
the right call. You get that step and a half to the basket.
Yeah.
If it's step and 3/4 or maybe 1.5.
Looked like he was attempting to do a Euro step and ended up stepping to Europe.
Yeah, I think you're
a little too many steps here. That one bounces off the hand of Strand and gets out. Fortunately, to a Trinity player for them. Bike on the outside, looking to make a move inside, step back. That should have been a double dribble. It looked like he held possession there. Doesn't matter. He'll get the shooting foul, I believe. Looked like on that step back, it looked like he brought the ball up into both hands and could have been called for a double dribble, but guess not. In real time, maybe on the court, didn't look so.
Different.
In and out again. You know what? Free throws have really been the downfall of this Trinity team. They've been on the line a couple times now and haven't been able to finish on them.
Boyo comes in.
So again, this is that fact of just about anyone can play guard on this Goffstown team, and that one sinks for Trinity. But they're gonna sub out. I believe that was Strand who came out for Empoyo. Empoyo and Strand have very different builds. Physically. So they think they'll match up great, and that one is going to be a shooting foul. That's a good call.
Yep.
Watch the replay here. Slow it down a little bit. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we lost the score there for Trinity now. Our scoreboard is just refusing to work.
Maybe we go back to the original one that we were using for the girls' game.
There we go.
And it's back.
Got to reload things.
Yeah.
Have you tried rebooting the computer?
No, not yet.
Basically what's going on there with that.
So Blondo's going to come out for Goffstown, or at least go to the sideline. No, he does come out, and Pollard's going to come in. That's senior Peyton Pollard, who is, I will say, a force on defense. He's a little bit on the shorter side, measuring in around that 6-foot mark, but he is a force to be reckoned with on defense. He is, in that same word that you described Trinity with, as a 3 goes in, tying the game up, he is scrappy. So we'll see what that response can be for Goffstown. Tie game here. O'Connell with a great move to the basket, and what a play.
Wow.
Through great contest, too, from Williams. And they're going to try and get right back into the swing of things. Pollard's going to grab this one off to O'Connell, but this one's snatched, and They're going to call the blocking on that one.
Well, I guess if we have the replay, we can see if his feet
were set. Yeah.
Great move there by number 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
That's a blocking foul.
That's blocking.
Yep. See, that's why the benefit of replay.
Yeah. You can't get that too many other places, folks.
Your eyes lie to you sometimes.
It looked like his left foot there dragged back a little bit. We'll see Royce go to the line.
Well, I
this
thought
is his first one.
He had the basket, but I guess it's shooting 2. Williams is a player who is always around the ball, and he's very, very good sometimes, because I've seen him in a couple of games. He tries to do too much.
Yep.
He gets this one. Because he's so good at so many different things.
He's definitely a leader for this Trinity team, and it seems like sometimes what leader means, and that one's a great play from Jack Kelly. Sometimes what leader means is you got to understand that you are not the only person on this team. As that one goes out for Bike, O'Connell, another mid-range floater, that no-go. Uzi making a good fight for the rebound, doesn't get it though. Williams makes his way up the court.
Poyo might have weight there on 24, but he doesn't have height, that's for sure.
They're going to call that one on Poyo. Let's check this one. I'm not sure about that one. He looked like he was going up vertical.
Kind of pushing the body into him, I guess, but
I'd say he was going up vertical there. Was not making too much of a ruckus, I guess.
But again, we slow it down, and it looks a little different than in real time. So.
Also, they're on the floor. We're up here. So.
Correct.
And
we
again,
have nice, big, comfy chairs.
Yeah, we do. We've got like thrones practically up here. Well, also, sometime during the week, we'll have to take a measurement on how far away we are from the gym. We can use that number.
That's a good point, yeah.
We can use that number and say, oh, we're socially distant 106 feet away, or whatever.
Royce Williams now with 4 points. He leads Trinity along with Neoma, who actually scored 4 points right away, but has been pretty quiet since.
Yeah, it looks like Goffstown has had a good response to his little scoring breakout, as they can't grab the defensive rebound. And you can see Cowett down there in the bottom right corner, not liking that one, and he does not like that shot defense either, as this one's going to be tied up here for Trinity.
I didn't see who scored that one. Was that Neoma that scored that one?
No, Neoma's off the court. I believe that was number 3 there.
Yeah, there is no number 3.
Oh, no.
Program.
Hold on. We'll figure it out. We'll get a better look at him. Way outside there from Williams, looking to get a shot, and he does get the shooting foul.
Wow. So
I believe that was number 2. That was Devin Ellis, I believe.
Okay.
On the last play.
Poyo quickly picking up a couple of fouls here.
Yeah, you gotta be wary of that. You just took out Strand, who's a bigger body down low, and maybe we see him come back in pretty quick here. Poyo's not happy, and he's throwing up the arms, and as that one goes, and Trinity's going to take a lead. It looks like he's getting a little upset with Cowett too, talking to him. So we'll see how long he stays out on the court going into the half here. That one goes for Williams, and I mean this was a 3-point shot, so he will get 3 attempts. So we'll see how he can do this third here. He's been perfect on the first 2. And he does not go 3 for 3. That's going to be 2 for 2, and that should be a foul, and it is. He ran right over Pollard there.
Sometimes that speed can be a problem in a situation like that.
Bonus, so that will send Pollard to the line. I don't know how great of a shooter Peyton is, but we'll see here.
We'll find out.
Puts one up, and that one goes.
Got it. Next foul is double bonus, by the way. So it's 9.
20, 22, 21. Scoreboard again, acting up. And Peyton makes a quick transition down the floor. My correction there, 21-21. Those two would tie up. Defensive breakdown for Goffstown. Let's see if Trinity can capitalize, and they can't. Goffstown's going to look to get it quick. Uzi with a cross, and it looks like he slipped as that one doesn't go for Strand. Or no, that was that's 21. That's Will Sasso in there. Put up outside by Trinity. Can't get that. And O'Connell, yeah, they're going to call for the tripping there, I believe. I think that was Ellis. They'll call.
Quite a series there of just stuff back and forth there. Oh, a little elbow there.
A little bit of a tripping slash tossing the body into him, you know, giving him the business.
Forgot what sport he's playing for a sack. That happens. So now in the double bonus, so O'Connell at the line for 2.
He drops that one, and O'Connell, we've already seen him put up a couple mid-range shots, so you know he feels comfortable in this area of the floor.
Our scoreboard doesn't like when it's 1 point, apparently.
I guess not.
Still working out all the kinks on this, but
Yep, he's gonna nail both of them, so that'll put Goffstown up by 2, 23-21.
O'Connell quietly putting together a big game. He's got 6 points already.
I believe he's got a couple assists too, especially to fellow sophomore Mason Blondo, who's put up some points. He hasn't been back on the floor since, but probably just getting him a breather after he's put up a sum of points. Royce Williams trying to make his way into the paint, and that one, the fadeaway, that's good after a good shot contest there from Kelly. That's a good play from Trinity there. We'll see what Goffstown can put back in this last minute of play. Trinity's got all 4 players on their bench clapping. That's going to make a huge difference. Outside, Pollard, Hezzy, and O'Connell for 3. That one's short, but Kelly falls in the rebound. Kelly on the outside, looking to see what he can do. He'll drive. Outside to Mpoyo. Mpoyo hop step, puts it up, and that one doesn't go, but Will Sasso makes a great effort at that one. Breaks it up there from Trinity. They just take a couple of grabs at that one to pull it in, really, and we'll see what Trinity does in response as that one stripped from Williams as he was driving, and let's see what. Yeah, they're gonna get a reach in there, going at Sasso.
See the foul here. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like almost all arm there from Bike, and it's gonna put him on the line for 2 attempts here from Sasso.
Both teams tonight really streaky.
Yeah.
Like they go in streaks of being real hot or real cold.
We'll see what Sasso can do at the line here. Nails his first one.
That's his first point tonight.
Looks like Strand is going to come back in, or is he? Yes, he is. He's going to replace Pollard. Pollard had a couple rebounds there and some good defensive plays. Like I said, he's fierce on defense.
He's the role player for this team. Yep.
And the second one doesn't go for Sasso. Looked like a little short there. Trinity to the sideline is calling, slow down, slow down.
Yeah, want to take your last shot here. You've got less than 20 seconds now. This is the time you want that last shot.
The possession rule should come in. Yep, okay. Looked like Royce Williams was standing in place for a little too long. Will Sasso guarding Bike. Bike picks up his dribble and turns around and sends up a wild shot, and that's going to be... Will Sasso sends up a prayer, and that one, I'm going to guess, doesn't go, just from... We couldn't get the camera down there, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say that one didn't go. As this one's going to close out the half for Goffstown, up 1 point, 24-23 against the Trinity Pioneers. We'll see you after the break, folks. Welcome back, folks. Here we're closing out the halftime break between Goffstown and Trinity. And Goffstown, the Grizzlies, are up by 1 in a closely contested battle here in Goffstown.
Yeah, great game.
It's been back and forth between these two teams, and hoping to see just the same, really. Maybe Goffstown can pull away. Last week they were down going into the half against DG, and it seemed like Coach Cowett made some great moves, and something went right, and they ended up pulling off a big upset there.
Well, Mason Blondo is a big presence in that one, and he is tonight. He's leading all scorers with 8 right now.
Yeah.
So you got O'Connell with 6, and over on Trinity's side, Williams has 6 as well, and it's kind of spread out between everybody else for their scoring.
Yeah.
They have done well from the line tonight. Trinity is definitely beating Goffstown from the charity stripe, so
they've gotten there more times
definitely.
too.
And when they've gotten there, they've capitalized on it.
Yeah. We'll see Trinity with the first possession here in the second half, and same starting lineups for either team that they came out of the first half with. And Goffstown just staying put. They're not looking to get anything too big here on their first defensive possession. Nobody's reaching for the ball. They're just hands out, trying to stop the points. And
that's some vision.
Wow, what a play by Aiden O'Connell down low to pick that one up over a center there. He's going to try it on the other end and bang down that 3. That's going to put Goffstown up early. A great 3 by O'Connell there. And the sophomore, quick timeout rather.
Wow.
And looks like Trinity did not get off on the foot that they wanted. As look at that beautiful shot there by O'Connell. And
I thought for a second he might have stepped on the line, but he was a good 4 inches away. So.
He was solid, and the bench like that one saw people up in those bleachers wearing those white jerseys. They're getting excited about that one.
We were doing a little debate at halftime who is the greatest center of all time, and I know I'm right on this one. And if you're in the comments, you can tell me if I'm right or if Broden's right. My pick is Wilt Chamberlain.
My vote is for Shaquille O'Neal.
Which I love Shaq. Shaq's one of my favorites. Wilt is a better basketball player than Shaq. Wilt was one of the best all time.
And yeah, no, I can't argue with that one, but at the same time, totally different eras.
Absolutely.
Shaq was going up against guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, Robinson, just great players down low. And who was Wilt going up against? They're going to call that one a jump ball.
There. That baseline 3 almost sank in there for Williams, and off the rebound having a jump ball. So
looks like they're going to put in a full court press here from Trinity. And what's going to happen
here? Is it a foul?
They are calling a foul on 1 for Trinity. That's Nathan Meeker. So they'll get another chance. Maybe not what you wanted to do for Goffstown, but they're going to set up their press breaking play. And it's going to work perfectly as Robbie Giddy gets a walk to half court and pass there. Move outside from Uzi, back to Blondo. Blondo looks to draw contact, and he sinks that one. That's 10 for Blondo.
Textbook.
And he's got almost a third of the points tonight for Goffstown. More than a third, actually.
Yeah, he's the difference tonight.
Mid-range for Trinity, that one doesn't go, and looks like O'Connell's going to take this one up, and he is flaming down that court and doesn't get that, but the tip in by Kelly won't go either. Williams down low and draws contact. That's a great play there by, I believe that's number 1. That's Nathan Meeker. And a really good way to draw contact there. Yeah. Right to Uzi and Poyo.
Poyo's now in foul trouble. I think that's his 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, maybe 4th, actually.
I'm going to, in the comments already, we're seeing kids say Shaq. Yeah. It's recency bias. Wilt Chamberlain dropped 100 points in an NBA game.
And my argument against that was Wilt Chamberlain was a 7-foot center back in the day who was playing against guys named Robert who had day jobs. So that one will go for Trinity. They get the and 1 attempt. But I will say, Shaq may not be as skilled as Wilt Chamberlain.
He's not.
But I'm sorry, I don't see anyone in the low post beating Shaq. especially somebody who looks like he's built like a toothpick. Great move by Royce Williams there, and he beats him down the line. Yeah. Also, Wilt Chamberlain, incredibly skinny. I don't see them in a one-on-one battle.
Wilt?
Physical.
No,
compared to Shaq.
I think you don't understand how good he was.
And Aiden O'Connell with a great move down low, and looks like somebody's down there for Trinity. I believe that's Williams, and he's a player who's been all around the ball today, and you wouldn't want to see that. So YouTube comments. You're saying, say Shaq. Let's check the other demographic, the older viewers. Let's check Facebook.
Oh, nobody's commenting on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
All right.
We'll see. Let's go see what they have to say over there. So far, nothing. So, yeah.
So I believe Williams got off under his own power, but he'll have to come off the court.
Wilt. I got a Wilt. See?
We got one Wilt, and how many Shaq?
Recency bias, I'm telling you.
Mid-range there from Neoma. That one doesn't go, but Kelly comes down with the rebound effort. It's bobbled through Mason's hands. And foul there on the layup attempt by Robbie.
Foul. Now, was it on the floor or was it on the shot?
No, it was on the shot there as you watched the contact drawn right
definitely.
there.
Yep.
That was a foul on Bike. They're going to call that one.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Jordan displaced Wilt Chamberlain as the best player of all time. So, like, when you're talking in those terms, it's as we missed the first one from Bagidi. I don't know. We should focus on the game, I suppose. But the general gist of things is I'm right. That's obviously the end of the story right there.
Bagidi gets a second chance after grabbing his own rebound. I'm not even going to comment on what you said. They're going to set up the offense one more time. Kelly. Hesitation again. He's going to draw contact, and let's see who comes up with that. Trinity.
Again, it's like a lid on the basket at times for Goffstown.
In fact, a lid on the scoreboard. Again, we're having trouble, so we apologize for that.
31-28. I know our scoreboard's kind of a little wonky right now.
I believe it's as a result of too much animation. There's like an animation between every point, so I think that's the problem when we go back to the one that we used in the girls' game. Good behind the back move from Kelly, who you don't see him breaking that one out, and that's why we were calling it. We were saying just about anyone on this team can play guard, and Kelly does just that. Euro step, and it's going the other way. They're going to call that a travel from Blondo. So the thing is, I think that was a
foul.
I think. No, they're saying that's a travel.
No, they called a foul.
Oh, they're saying he was trying to draw,
that was
like
a
he was
charge.
Putting his that's an odd call there. Neoma on the outside, he's guarded by O'Connell, and Neoma sends up a little pass there to the outside. That one's over the heads. I think we both agreed on point guard, though. Talking about recency bias, we both agreed that Steph Curry, has cemented his legacy
He has changed the game.
as greatest point guard of all time. There's word to be said about Magic Johnson because he kind of ushered in that era of big players.
You know,
taking
somebody
the ball
pointed
up.
out Kareem. Kareem is in that conversation.
Kareem is too,
Absolutely.
The thing is, though, you change your name, it's a little hard to. No, I'm
Lou Alcindor.
Lou Alcindor, yeah. Just ball movement. Doesn't help for the Pioneers. As Strand looking to take this one up, and Neoma with a great play. Stripped there by Kelly. They're going to say it's a jump ball, and it's going to stay for Trinity. That's an interesting call because it looked like Kelly had full possession. That was good.
Yeah. I think from the angle, if you look where the official was there, he couldn't see the other side, which is Kelly tapping it back in. So
that was reminiscent of a play James Harden made a couple of years ago on DeMar DeRozan. He just no look, tap out on the layup attempt. So good play on the floor by Kelly to stop a shot. Neoma going to put up his own, and that one won't go. Bike outside, good pass vision there, really good pass vision there to get that one, kind of thread the needle. Meeker back outside to Bike with an interesting move, and that one's going to free him up to get inside. Really good play from the freshman there. As Robinson Bagidi, the full name, we're going to break it out. Robinson taking this one up. Now I remember when last year when Robbie would make a really good play as a sophomore, Caleb would break out the full name. So
I like the hustle there from Goffstown. Obviously losing the ball, but getting it right back.
Strand, that one's
Draws
gonna.
a foul.
They're gonna call that one a foul. Yeah. So whenever Robbie would make a play, we'll call back to Caleb. We'd pull out Robinson Bagidi, but reserved it there for a special time. Spin move, the one that he does so well. He'll draw contact.
It's very effective for them.
Yeah.
You can watch this here. Down into the
Smooth
paint.
like butter. And really, it's good defense up until the contact drawn there.
Yeah. In fact, if the Trinity player could keep his feet set there, he may have drawn a charge. Foul, charging foul there on Bagidi.
If you notice, I went down to the gym. I just talked with a Cowette pregame. It was just him down there, and I was talking with him. And if you notice, outside the boys' locker room, there's screenshots of every time that they drew a charge in the BG game. So I'm going to guess if somebody draws a charge here today, we'll see a screenshot up on the wall down by the locker rooms. That one sinks for Bagidi, and that's going to up a 2-point lead. Williams back in the game. Good to see him as he went down quite awkwardly. Was down for a little bit, but he's back in. Looks to be good. That one drains for Bagidi. So he misses.
Kind of a quiet night
both.
for Bagidi. Just 5 points so far.
Oh, good
nice
pass
move.
out and really great, good defensive effort there from Bagidi to put a hand in there, trying to at least to break up the momentum that was started there.
Yeah, you're just getting in the way, which is irritating to the other team. That's not a bad play at all.
It slows down. You try and stop their play that they're trying to set up. And that one goes in. Really good play from Williams there, coming off the bench after a possible injury. Yeah, Williams all around the ball. We were saying it earlier. He's played really good so far. I believe, is he the leader in scoring for the Pioneers? I believe he is.
He and Blondo both have 10 leading the scoring for these teams. Actually, O'Connell now has 11.
3 put up by Kelly. That one goes out. And taking this one out, that's Bike again. Bike handoff to Williams. Williams, step back 3. He doesn't make it to the ground. That could have been a foul on Bagidi. You have to let them finish the act of shooting. So lucky to not get that one called. O'Connell contested 3. That you can see he's an underclassman. That was probably not the shot attempt you want somebody taking. He's going to make a good defensive play, though, on the other side of the court. Draw the foul by Williams, and great play by Williams down low.
You know, one of the things I like watching in this game all night is the battle of 4-on-4.
Yeah.
Williams and Bagidi, they're 2 really great athletes, really great basketball players, and you can see there's kind of a competition between the 2 of them. It's great to watch.
Yeah, and they're similar but very different players, especially in their style of how they play. So it's a good matchup to watch. You see another sub here coming late for Trinity.
A little height down there for the potential rebound.
Another new face that you're seeing, we talked about Poyo along with Malley. You're also going to see David St. Pierre, number 12 here for Goffstown, as he's going to try and pull in his first rebound. He doesn't. So we'll see Robbie take it up. Quick pick set by St. Pierre. And Robbie goes to the paint. Doesn't get that one to drop, but they're going to call that. I think they're calling that a charge. Royce Williams there. No, his feet were moving. So let's see if the refs get together and talk about that one.
Nope.
No, they're going to give that one to Trinity.
So again, with another foul. That's
you do slow it down. You can see a little bit more, especially in the backside angle. So not too much there.
This has been a back and forth battle absolutely all night. So 3rd foul there on Bagidi. So he's taking a little rest.
Williams drives the paint, and they're going to call a foul on St. Pierre there, I believe.
They're going to be in the bonus pretty quickly here.
Yeah, St. Pierre just didn't get there quick enough, and he had to end up give him a little pat on the head there. Another new face out there for Goffstown. We haven't called his name yet, Nate Bonacorsi. And he's a senior, so one of those leaders coming off the bench there, role player for Goffstown. Drops one there for Williams. More subs coming in, some more seniors coming in. We're going to see Sindoni along with Pollard for Goffstown. Looks like Goffstown's subbing in some more role players here. Let's see if they have some rabbits in the hat. See if they can pull off some interesting plays that they drew up in their limited amount of practice.
6 points from the free throw line for Williams tonight. That's been a big difference for them.
Out to Pollard. Pollard's going to look to drive, hop step. He goes to the rim and he finishes through contact. No foul though. Looked like Trinity was looking for a charge called. That won't go, but St. Pierre pulls down the rebound and takes it up the court. Picks up his dribble, out to Pollard. Pollard's going to take the three. That one's off the back iron. Bonacorsi. They're going to call Bonacorsi for a reach in there.
It might have been.
That's a close one. We'll see a replay here, slowed down. Maybe we'll question that call a little bit.
Yeah. That was
yeah. It looked like his elbow was in, making contact with the body there. Inbounds here from Bike. We'll see what he can do with it. Giving it to Williams, because who else? Pierre with a they're gonna call that one a foul as well, and you can't keep giving Williams or really anyone else on this Trinity team opportunities at the line, because they're gonna take advantage of it eventually. I don't agree with that call.
I think what we can't see is they were kind of bumping into each other in midair, but it definitely was all ball on the block.
Williams at the line. He's been really good at the line. You just said it's 6 of his points coming at the line. So we'll see what he can do here. And bounces that first one in. 1. Ioma coming in. And along with, I don't know who else subbed in there. Looked like they were coming in from the other side of the court.
Yeah, they're doing, for distancing, they have the bench playing across. Part of the bench playing across, so it's a little bit difficult to
St. Pierre pulling that one in. He's looking to go coast to coast. He slows it down a little bit, takes the tempo, calls up Bonacorsi, gives it back to Sindoni. Sindoni's going to drive, and he tries to make something happen. He goes off the bottom of the backboard. Quick down the field, court, that's Devin Ellis, and he drops one in there. I think that could have gone off of a Goffstown player's hand there. Slowing it down, Bonacorsi. Make sure you don't get that backcourt violation, though. Coweta's talking about a travel there on Trinity. Looks like he wanted that call, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Pierre, good fake, and he loses it, but they're going to call a reach in there.
On Meeker.
On Meeker, yeah. Meeker's got a couple fouls already, and he hasn't been in the game all that long.
I kind of thought that was actually on Williams, but Meeker's going to take a seat.
That should have been a kickball violation. He kicked it. And yeah, I think that one should have been called on Williams too. Three put up by Malley, and what did I say? I said that earlier. Malley's got a sure hand outside the arc there for Goffstown. So that's going to put him within 1, and Williams going to put one up at the buzzer. No go. So this game, back and forth, neck and neck, just a 1-point difference. Quick 3 contested here from Malley. Doesn't matter.
That's great.
Stone cold there from Malley, dropping that one in.
All right. You're going to say, okay, boomer,
all right,
as soon as I say this. But this is something that bothers me with every high school basketball game I watch.
All right.
Nobody follows their shot.
All right.
Nobody follow their shot.
So
Not
the thing
just a couple players. Nobody follows their shot.
So the thing is, we can go, we're going to break down the gear. We shot the ball a couple times. I want you to go down there, run up the court, take a shot, and then follow through on the shot. That momentum to keeping it going straight up, coming down, and then following through is hard to take. So obviously it's a fundamental of basketball. A lot of coaches love to teach it, and it's a good thing when it works. It's just hard to constantly do. I think that's the problem.
Okay, but I think we're talking about two different things in a very subtle way. The hanging out and watching it bounce off the backboard and not going in.
Well, yes.
A little too long. They just go for your ball. Go back to where you shot it. That's all.
But the thing is, I mean, it's basic physics, really. You go up, come down, and then move forward. Even if you're moving pre-shot,
Basic
it's
physics.
it's hard to keep that momentum.
100%.
It's hard to keep that momentum. That's what I'm saying.
If you can't tell, this is a father-son doing the play-by-play tonight. So, yeah, we're going to argue.
Liam Malley outside, and he cashes that one in. That's going to be a quick 3 for Goffstown.
You know what? You don't need to follow the shot if you're him.
Williams threw his hands up after that one, saying, how do you stop that, really? And he gets a quick, let's see who they call that off of, and they're going to call that off of blue there. It'll be Goffstown ball. And Malley, I told you earlier in the broadcast, he missed one, but I said, don't get too down. You'll see him make a couple more in this game. This is going to go to Sindoni, and he makes a good behind the back, and then a through the legs move. He's looking to make this one up, and Royce Williams with another steal. St. Pierre following him down the court. He jumps, though.
Oh.
Travel.
Wow.
Called on Royce Williams. That's the first one tonight for the Pioneers. So, yeah, a couple steps, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
He pivoted and then pivoted off the opposite foot.
No, he didn't. He picked that pivot foot up.
But the one they called, yes, he absolutely picked it up.
Press breaker here for Goffstown, and they're going to put it in the hands of Bonacorsi, and Bonacorsi loses it to Williams, and Williams, that same opportunity again. Good contest by St. Pierre. No fouls called.
This is a tough game out there.
They should call that one a jump ball. Yeah, jump ball. It's going to stay Trinity's possession, though.
I got to we don't have the starters out. I was just going to say.
I was just going to say that, too.
And, man, they really put up some points, and they really kept them in this one. So.
And I was just going to say, if you're taking the starters out, you may as well keep Liam Malley in. He's been cashed money from the three-point line, so they're keeping him in.
Uh-oh, that sounds like a nickname.
Cash Money Malley? Are we gonna do that one?
Kind of works.
Kind of works.
That's how nicknames start, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That one goes for Neoma, and after watching Neoma play for a little bit, that mid-range off of a move is his thing, so you got to watch that if you're Goffstown. Looks like Royce Williams was trying to get a call there. Contact, and they're going to call that blocking on Trinity. That's Neoma who just made the play on the other side.
I wouldn't call this chippy in any way, but it's getting rough out there.
It's starting to get physical, and it looks like Neoma was leaning back before Kelly even got there, so that's why they're going to call a blocking rather than a charging. And that's going to put Goffstown in the bonus. So it'll put Kelly on the line. So 6:51 left in the game, and tied up here, Goffstown versus Trinity.
Really been a fantastic basketball game.
Yeah, if you tuned in, you're getting your admissions worth, right?
Yeah, we already got a hashtag for Cash Money, so this is happening.
Cash Money Malley. It may have to happen. If
I'm sorry to his parents.
if any of the boys are watching this later on tonight, you're gonna have to send that one into the group chat or something. Cash Money Malley may be his new nickname.
Because I'm a parent, so I know you pick out a name, you stress about it.
Oh, and
wow, nice rebound.
Yeah, that's Mason there. Outside, O'Connell, hesitation, puts up the floater, drains it. What a play.
Fantastic ball movement there for Goffstown.
Jack Kelly tries to make a play on the ball on Bike, and he's going to end up with it. Wow, what a pass. Malley to Bagidi. Bagidi off the feet, and they're going to call that one a kickball violation on Williams.
If Goffstown wins this game, that last series that we just witnessed, that is the difference maker right
Blondo
there.
coming down with the harsh rebound there, and then Bagidi.
And then outside
floater here. What O'Connell does so well is he puts up those tough to make shots, and they're even tougher to defend. So Trinity getting right back into the swing of things here. They're down 3, so looking to see if they can make a play for points here. Ellis on the outside after the handoff from Williams. And that one's not going to drop, but they're going to call the foul. They're going to call that one on Malley, throwing an elbow. It looks like
was worried he was going to get another one there and have to sit down. But O'Connell now has 13 on the night.
Yeah,
so.
O'Connell, really good night from him. He's been solid in that mid-range, and that's where most of his points have come from, as well as a couple outside shots. That's going to put Devin Ellis on the line and see how he can do. He cashes out the first one. And again, Trinity has just been so good on the line tonight. And Goffstown, this game has gotten physical, so you got to stop putting them on the line. If you're Goffstown, that's what's going to lose this game for you, I think. Especially with players like Williams, who's got a good amount of their points from the line. Outside, O'Connell, that's for three, and that one goes. My goodness. It's raining in Goffstown, raining threes, that is.
Wow.
As we've got a couple players who are just going real good from outside the arc today. Williams puts up a tough shot inside, and that one's going to go. Little contest there from Robbie Bagidi. Looked like he was thrown on a spin move. Trinity, the Trinity bench players are waving their arms up like they're trying to get some noise made. We've got a whole 4 people in attendance for Trinity tonight. So
the crowd is not really going to be a factor in any of these games. But yeah, what a great series there again for O'Connell. If you're tuning in late, it's the Aiden O'Connell show, the sophomore putting up 3 after 3.
I'd say it's the sophomore show today. Blondo, a great game. Points and rebounds, either side of the floor. He's been playing great, and then O'Connell just been hitting every shot he's got his hands on. Really.
Yeah. I mean, it's 16 for O'Connell, 10 for Blondo. They're leading scorers for Goffstown.
And I'd say Blondo has just about as many rebounds as he has points. He's probably up there close to 8 or 9 for bounds too.
I'm not keeping track of boards, but he has been all over. Both sides, offensive and defensive rebounds. And
we said it. Both of them grew a little bit, and Mason Blondo is up there, at least 6'2". He's listed at 6'3", I believe. I don't know if he's that tall. We'll see. I mean, in comparison to some of these other players here. So they both put on some height, and that has looked to help Blondo.
Nice to see a little pan there of the whole court. Again, we're controlling this camera from our studio, so interesting to do a game in this fashion. Happy to be able to bring these to residents in Goffstown and Manchester, for that matter, and beyond. So.
Jack Kelly having a little bit of a conversation with the ref there, probably saying something that he saw. Now they're going to call the ball into play. Bagidi got it. Looks like he's going to try and be more secure with this ball through this possession. He's lost it a couple times, especially when Royce Williams has been playing on him. Way downtown from Malley. That one doesn't go.
That was an NBA 3.
That was way out there. That was from the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. Williams on the outside. He gets his own there, and that's going to tie the game up. It's neck and neck here for the Pioneers and the Grizzlies.
This one's going to come down to the end.
Let's see if Goffstown can string together some good possessions here. They've been looking to go on scoring runs late, but haven't cashed out. Kelly outside to Malley. Malley puts one up, and that one doesn't go. I guess the nickname cursed him, didn't it?
That's it. Can't call him that now.
Nope, we won't. What nickname? What a shot block on the outside from Kelly, and it looks like a timeout's going to be called here by Trinity.
I love a good block. This is textbook right here.
You know what? Those blocks down low, they're great to see. But when you get a player like Kelly, who's 6'4", and he's got a great wingspan, and he just goes up at the 3-point line and just rejects them from 3 points, not 2 on the inside where it's a lot easier. It's a great thing to see. Perimeter defense, very hard for those lankier players too, because you got those players like Williams and Bagidi who can make a move around you.
We see a shot from the Goffstown bench. The Peyton Strickland there, kind of hanging out. He's not playing because of the shoulder injury he got during the football season.
It's a shame to see. I have confirmed with him he will be playing next season. Hopefully both sports. Haven't confirmed basketball yet, but he was a force to be reckoned with in that first game.
Yes.
Yeah.
In football. I think...
And I mean,
I think he's got D1 talent for that, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes.
Yeah.
after high school too. But he's a sophomore, correct?
No, he's a junior this year.
Junior. So next year's his senior year, probably.
Mm-hmm. I would have loved to see the combination of Kelly and Strickland down low this year. That would have been
great.
That would have been a great combination because Kelly is more of a 3-level scorer where he can score from just about any place. He can play that guard, but Strickland is gonna be somebody that you'll put down low and you'll have him just play physical.
It's funny because it's almost like the old school and the new school 5 technique, you know.
Mid-range shot, that one cashes out there for Tyler Bike. That was a good shot selection there from the freshman, who's put up a couple prayers today. Outside, O'Connell takes the pass, picks up his dribble, off to Blondo. Blondo looking to reset outside. It's staying there. They're gonna say Neoma got his hands on it. He doesn't like that one. I will say I'm using a disposable mask here. These little elastics do not like how far away my ears are. They're pulling them down a little bit. Jack Kelly on the inside. He can't get a hand on that ball.
Yeah, Blondo very wisely decided to pull back. He kind of started to reach in, and you don't want to do that.
Almost got a foul called, did not. Way out there from Royce, and he doesn't get it. Kelly comes down with that one. They're going to say I believe there's going to be an over-the-back call here from Trinity. No, they're saying he was pushing him in the air on Kelly's back.
Same sort of thing.
Essentially.
Loose ball foul that happened. So we're into the bonus now. So this game is gonna slow down.
Yep.
That may favor Goffstown.
Yeah, especially with how fast Trinity has looked to get the ball up a couple times. If Goffstown can set up possessions well and score these diligent points, really.
4 points in the first half for Kelly, and has a free throw tonight in the second half, but not there. 5 on the night.
Williams looking like he's calling down for help, and he's going to hand that one off to Bike. Maybe there is a little bit of an injury there going on for Williams. You haven't seen him make too much of a move. Maybe they're just setting up a play. He's going to drive in, put up a little hook shot, and he has been good to go.
He's a force tonight.
Past couple of shots. If there is any injury, that one out to O'Connell. It's not showing.
No.
Bagidi, the step back, and then the move in. Kelly on the outside, out to Strand. Strand to O'Connell. O'Connell trying to make a move around Williams. O'Connell out to Kelly. Kelly hesitation, drives in, and won't put that. He'll get a foul on the floor.
But again, we're in bonus, so he's shooting either way.
Yep. Great hesitation there. That's probably what caused Williams trying to reach in there, and then the foul. Let's see if Jack can make the one-on-one opportunity cash out here for Goffstown. He doesn't get that first one, and he's missed his last 2 opportunities.
It hasn't been a great night at the free throw line for Goffstown.
They started off good and just haven't gotten back there. Tyler Bike with the good move there. That one won't cash out though, and Bagidi quick down the floor, and that one's gonna go. That's automatic from Robbie Bagidi there. You give him an open opportunity down low, he's gonna put it off the glass and get an easy 2 points.
Is there such thing as classic Robbie Bagidi? Because that's
classic. Just it. Bagidi there on Royce, and he almost gets a steal there, but he won't, and Jack Kelly will. He rips it out of his hands. Quick down the floor, that's Blondo, it's blocked. Out to O'Connell, he's gonna hesitate.
Talk about it.
And drop that one in, a floater there from O'Connell, and that's what he's done all night. 51-51, all tied up here for Trinity and Goffstown. Neoma makes a great move, and he's gonna draw the blocking foul as well. He'll get an and one opportunity. Neoma, really great move here on Blondo, sent him the wrong direction, and then I'd say that could be a charge. You slow that one.
I didn't see the feed. I wasn't.
You slow that one down. It looks like it could be a charge. Maybe we get that after the free throw attempt. Maybe not. We'll never know.
The world may never know.
Exactly. Neoma at the line here for Trinity after scoring. scoring and getting the N1 opportunity. See what he can do with it. He cashes out. So they're going to be up by 3 after the 3-point play from Mark Neoma. And O'Connell will take this up. Short little pass to Begidi. Begidi looking to set up a play with Blondo. Blondo, not really a pick, not really a screen there. Strand loses that one as he was driving. Bike goes up for it. They're going to call no contact, or no foul there at least on the contact. Really timeout here. Physical play on either side of the ball for either team. And this one will come down to the final minute as Trinity is up 3 on Goffstown.
You know, that play by Neoma has been huge here because not only did he drive, he made that great move. He got the foul and he got the free throw. So that 3-point play there is now the difference as we head into the final minute here.
If I'm Coach Cowett, I'd love to see Liam Malley check in here. He's been really good on the outside, and he could close this gap really quickly.
He could also be a great decoy, if nothing else.
Yeah, that too. It's also not less than a minute left. It was just a minute timeout, so I believe we've got a little bit more time than that on the clock.
It's a little more, maybe a little more than a minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we forget the clock changes. We aren't used to that because we didn't have it automatically happen before.
Yep. So O'Connell will come out, no Malley. Looks like they're just going to try and keep, not the starters because Mpoyo isn't out there due to foul trouble there, but they have Strand in for Mpoyo. Outside Williams, he's going to look, he's calling a play. Begidi putting his hand in there, showing a little pressure. He's moving with him. Gets past the pick. They're going to call that a jump ball. Great play by Jack Kelly, and that's going to the Grizzlies. Really great play by Jack Kelly there. Senior upperclassman move there as he just reaches in and doesn't draw a foul, and he's got possession there. So O'Connell will take this one up for Goffstown. Let's see what he can do. Makes a move, tries to get around Williams. Outside to Begidi. Begidi, let's see if he can set up a play here. Outside, Kelly with the screen. Begidi, outside. That's short from Strand, but Blondo fighting down low for the rebound. He can't get it. 1:15 left in this one, and let's see if the Grizzlies can close out this 3-point difference.
Got to play great defense on this possession. This is key.
Bike with a free move to the lane, and that's going to be a foul on the shot. So they'll get two opportunities.
You never want to foul, but that's probably a pretty good foul right there.
Yeah, Bike really great on the inside, and let's see who they'll call that one on. I believe that'll be on Kelly. So I mean, you don't want to foul, but 2 smart plays back to back on defense there from Kelly, stopping 2 easy point plays. Bike doesn't get the first one.
Already it was a good
So that was a good foul.
Yeah.
What did I say? Malley coming in for Strand along with, I believe Cowett's watching in on the broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he's taking notes on what we're saying.
Exactly.
They all the coaches.
Why wouldn't
obviously.
you?
Right.
Yeah. Bike, second attempt, also no good, so that's going to be a big thing for Goffstown here.
Huge turn of events.
Blondo hands off to Begidi. Begidi taking it up. He's in the half court now. Begidi. Williams reaching in.
Nope.
We're
into the bonus. Are we into the double bonus yet, or?
I think it's very close to it. They're going to say,
Williams.
Yeah, that's Williams. I thought I said reaching in as he was reaching in for the ball, but I guess not. It'll put Begidi at the line regardless. It's just a matter of a 1-and-1 or a 2-shot attempt.
Little discussion here with the coach from Trinity.
They're saying it was on 0. They're saying it was on Bike.
It was absolutely on Williams.
Williams, 1,000%. And I think Cowett could be arguing that one because, the Williams is asking the ref, is that on me? And the ref said no. I think Cowett's arguing that one, so that would put Williams in foul trouble and take out easily their best player in clutch time. Begidi, no good. O'Connell can't get a hold on it, but they're going to call a foul.
Oh boy, what happened there?
On the bound, I think. So it'll put O'Connell at the line.
Man,
That could put him into double bonus too. We'll see.
making a substitution there for Trinity.
Yeah, so this will put him into double bonus. It'll be 2 shots for O'Connell.
Correct.
Williams complaining about something. I don't know why he's complaining about something. There have been like a couple missed foul calls on him that have been given to the other players, spreading out the fouls or something. So, little bit of a miss thing there.
Just an FYI, when you turn your head there, you've got 2 of them. That's 20 points for O'Connell now. And those are huge free throws.
I mean, look at O'Connell coming off the line there. Cool as a cucumber.
Absolutely.
He does not care. He's not thinking about, oh, I just put up 20. I just 20-pieced him, whatever you want to say. He's saying, let's see how we can win this game.
So if you're another team and you don't know anything about Goffstown and you watch this team warm up and you're looking at the roster and you're saying, okay, there's a sophomore, he's 5'9". He doesn't look like he's huge.
His name's Aiden.
He doesn't look like he's so fast or anything. He has dropped 20 points on Trinity tonight.
And
He's
Trinity
done it
is
from everywhere.
They're no slouch team. They're not.
Obviously, they're up by a point. You know. So he's had a great game. Blondo's had a great game. Begitti's always in the mix there, obviously. And you can't forget about Liam Malley with 6 on the 2 3-pointers.
I think he's 50 per. Maybe he's 50, or I believe he's 2 for 5.
And obviously on Trinity's side, Williams has been the big presence. He has 22 tonight, and he has led all scorers, but he has been a big presence. But Neoma also underneath there with that huge play. He's got 9 points now, and that 3-point play there for him was big for Trinity. So
under a minute here to play, and this one's coming down to the wire, folks. So
great game.
Yeah, don't leave anytime soon, because this one will come down to the end. As Trinity's going to look for possession here, but it's going to be a full court press, it looks like, for Goffstown. Trinity coming out in the press breaker that they've got. Looks to be a similar play to Goffstown, which is going to help Goffstown. And they're going to call that a jump ball, but it'll stay with Trinity. That could have been a real big play. Royce Williams getting again.
I love how animated Cowett got there.
Yeah.
Watch the jump from Cowett. That is textbook.
Let's check the vertical on Ryan Cowett there. Oh, and the ball's down the court already.
Nice
play by O'Connell, and he's going to draw a foul.
Oh, man, that's a huge play.
Wow.
Grabs that ball and then gets fouled.
Yep. You can see hands going over the heads there for Trinity as you're going to put one of the best players on this team on the line for 2 in the double bonus.
Man. So now this is pressure situation. How cool is the cucumber here? Nice.
Cool enough.
Nice. 21 there for Aiden O'Connell. He ties it up with that one, and they take the lead. A hush falls over the crowd.
In and out for O'Connell, but Blondo fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Williams going to take this one up the court. It's a tie game, 54-54 here for Goffstown and Trinity. Williams all alone, going to get that floater, no good, but they're going to call a foul on that, I think.
It was before there was a shot, well before. It's on Begitti, I believe.
But they're in bonus now too, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Yeah, right there.
Reach.
Called by that back referee over here, closer to the camera. We'll see what Williams can do from the line here. He's been great. He's been great, but he has had some hit or miss opportunities here. So let's see if he can pull away for Trinity. That's going to give him a 1-point lead. Let's see if he can put it up to 2. He's been good from the line. So you'd be reluctant to see him not hit this one.
8th point from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, he's driven in to the paint and drawn a lot of fouls, as well as getting a lot of points. So Malley coming back into the game for Goffstown. Maybe they'll look to him on the outside, a possible game winner. Royce Williams here on the line for Trinity. Nails that one. They're going to go up by 2. Timeout here called by, I believe this is going to be Goffstown.
Probably
timeout.
Goffstown there in that one. Cowet's going to try and decide what's going to happen and lead them down here in this one. This is an exciting game.
Yeah.
What a finish.
And I think whatever team wins this one, I don't think they'll come out with the full mentality of a win, because there were a ton of positive aspects for either team. And when you do come out of a game with a lot of positive aspects for either team, there's got to be a lot of negative ones for the other side.
Hey,
too.
man, a win's a win. Especially when it's been a tough-fought game like this. It's not an easy battle, that's for sure. And I think both these teams have played really well tonight. There's been a few, sloppy series, both of them back and forth a little bit. You see some guys emerging. Obviously Williams has been big for Trinity for a long time, but, you got the sophomores kind of leading the charge here for Goffstown. This has been really great to watch.
Looks like Trinity will attempt to press, or at least partially. Nope, they're going to pull off. Oh, maybe not. Not sure here, as it looks like they will press.
It's full court press.
So if I'm Goffstown here, I look to slow it down a little bit. You want to try and get points.
Yep.
You don't want to let them get a last-second opportunity, because they have been just as good on offense. Bagidi with some incredible handles. He passes it off to Malley. Malley, hesitation, and they're going to call the reach in there on number 1. That's Meeker.
So
and
Malley's going to go to the line.
Look at this great hesitation from Malley. Yep, that's a reach in through and through, and Cowett knew it too. I think Cowett could be officiating this game as well as coaching. We're going to see 2 attempts here from the line for Malley, and this is where the real hush falls over the crowd.
These are big buckets here.
Quick, and that one doesn't go. Good though, he'll get a tap on the back. They'll see what they can do with the second.
Make it a 1-point game with a bucket here.
He does. They'll take a timeout here for Goffstown. Or
17
rather.
seconds.
Malley is upset, and
Dude,
Dude.
nothing to be upset about at all.
First varsity home game here for Malley, and he's made some great plays for this team. So press breaker here for Trinity, and they do just that. And a quick foul, and they're going to call that. Royce Williams with some flashy moves after the foul, though. So you're going to put Williams on the line with a chance to make it a 2-point, and then after, if he does make it a 2-point game, a chance to make it a 3-point.
Correct.
game.
This is double bonus for both teams now, so he's shooting.
Oh,
too.
it is?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. So he's got a chance to make this a 3-point game for Trinity. Not quite out of reach.
And he's been
big.
excellent from the line, so.
Almost perfect. Is that a jinx? Yep.
Yeah. See Malley come back in again.
All right. Little pep talk from Cowett, and he's back out there.
Yeah. Everyone back for Trinity. They're saying hands up, don't let him get a shot off, no matter if it goes or not. And it goes. So 2-point game, two to tie it, 3 to win it. Let's see what Goffstown comes up with here. I don't know how that's not a reach in, and it is. Maybe it's it's a timeout. I am sorry, that should have been a reach in.
It could have been.
It seems like Williams has had a great game, all game. But it seems like anytime there's a foul called on him, it seems to not be on him, or just not a foul.
Well, I think that's a lot of players that are very competitive feel that same way. That's how they get. Yep. You may not like it, but that is pretty.
It seems like as big of a player as he's been in this game, he's stayed out of foul trouble very, very easily. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Big games in the NFL this weekend, of course. We have a big game.
Oh, yeah.
we are big fans of a certain team that's still got it going right now, and I don't know if we'll even say that in this area because I think everybody's rooting against us.
Yep.
In this one.
Yeah,
so.
Tom Brady guy. He's a big New England legend.
Gotta say guy.
Yeah, guy. All right. So Goffstown's going to get a second attempt after this one, after this timeout from Coet here. And it looks like relatively the same players we've seen all day. Neoma, Rosenthal, Ellis, Williams, and Asweel there.
I like the personnel there out there for Goffstown. You got your shooters out there. You got Bikiti out there. This is...
Yeah, and you've got someone who's played true and true throughout the game, Londo, so if you need to, he'll come up with a rebound. Bikiti gets the ball all alone. Williams gets a steal. This could be big for Trinity, and Williams all alone and
what a play.
Seals the deal. And Bikiti's going to put one up. That goes off the rafters, and a great win for Trinity. And a great game coming from Royce Williams as he's going to end the game with how many points now?
Well, hang on a second here. He only had 6 in the first half. Give me a second. I got to get these all tallied up.
Either way, both teams had a great game. Trinity just closes this one out as it comes down to the wire, and Trinity's going to win 59-54.
I think he had 24 in the game.
So
tonight,
24 for Royce Williams. Great effort on either side, and this one just came down to the wire. Not much you can do about that one. Great games from players like O'Connell and Blondo.
33 points from Aiden O'Connell tonight, though.
Great performance by O'Connell, the sophomore, remind you. So we're gonna tune out here and sign off as it's been a great game, and happy to enjoy it with everyone else here viewing tonight as the season home opener is going to come to a close for Goffstown and a loss to Trinity. So thank you for joining in. I'm Broden McCune, joining me.
Adam McCune, have a good night.
And don't forget to stay hydrated.